Is motivation in the room with us? She's not. Hello. My name is Kajo Evanson, and this is the Stair-Master Challenge, the 100-day Stair-Master Challenge, week 5. Oh my goodness. Week 6 and 7 update. Oh my goodness. It has been a very trying several weeks, so that's why I'm messing up so bad. So, stay tuned. As always, I will be talking about what I did, what I changed, and overall how I felt. And since this is over 2 weeks, it shouldn't really be any longer than the other videos, but who knows, maybe in the later weeks it will be. So I decided to do week 6 and 7 together, at least for the video, right? And it was a good idea. I was getting really busy, I was going out of town. Week 6 I completed fully. However, for week 7 I skipped out on 3 days. Yep. I was in North Carolina for a homecoming with my friends, and a girl was too turned. A little too turned. So for my mental and physical and spiritual health, I needed to skip those 3 days. There was absolutely a way for me to do 20 minutes on the Stair-Masters, or just the stairs in the garage, because we were at a house. But I was like, you know what? I just can't. I really can't. And I realized that this was like the true time I was tested, and I failed. I failed miserably. It's okay though. I had a great time. I ate healthy, you know, and as soon as I came back, by the way, I drove to North Carolina and back to Kentucky. For reference, that's an 8-hour drive. I did it as soon as I came back home Sunday, put my stuff down, unpacked, went straight to the gym. I did full 20 minutes nonstop because I was like, I need to punish myself just a little bit. Not enough to where like I'm actually punishing myself, but enough to where I'm really breaking the sweat and out of breath, because I've been having it too easy for the past 3 days, or the past 3 days before that, before Sunday. So that's the only thing that's really changed, was that I skipped 3 days. But as far as intensity, it's the same. I do 6, 7, 7, 8. And that's what I did for week 5. I'm still breaking a sweat with that. So I'm going to stay with this for the upcoming week, which is week 8. I'm going to stay through that. And then after that, I'll probably make it 7, 7, 7, 8, but I'll do the first 2 sets of 7 together nonstop. Then I'll rest. Then I'll do 7, 8, the last 2 sets together, and we'll see how my body responds to that. We'll see. Honestly, I'm gonna say how my leg responds, because I know that's my body, but I was referring more to my breath, sweating, endurance. But my leg, even if the rest of my body felt like I could keep going, my leg has been cramping, and it was like my upper thigh, there was just so much pain. And it was when I was in North Carolina, and I wondered if that was karma for not working out. Who knows? But I had so much pain on my leg, and I was limping. I felt like I was like stuck at the door, because I had to stay still for a second. I went to the gym, and when I was on the Stair-Master, I was really scared it was going to mess me up. So before I got on the Stair-Master, I got a mat, and I did a little bit of Pilates, just a little bit, just enough to really stretch it out. And then I did my usual warm-up, was like jumping jacks and stuff and squats. And then I got on the Stair-Master, and I felt better. I felt better when I was going to the gym, but just to make sure, because nobody wants to cramp on a machine, especially the Stair-Master. And if I fall and I die, it's going to be one pathetic death. And I refuse that type of energy. I do not want that. No. I will die when I'm old and ready, not now. So that's pretty much how week 7 went. Week 6, it was, like I said, practically the same as week 5, and that's one of the reasons why I decided to do a 2-week update versus a weekly update, because now I'm not progressing as quickly as I did before, because one incremental change And 1 week would completely change the workout, but now it's just me like playing around with intensity, and just I'm like, okay, the intensities are getting harder, so like let me stay on it for at least a week and a half, 2 weeks. And as far as missing those 3 days, I will be adding it. I'll be adding it back in. I'm not going to skip those 3 days and just be like, well, it is what it is. No, I'm going to do a full 100 days on the Stair-Master. And I think I was supposed to end December 17th. So I'll be done with the Stair-Master in time for Christmas. Oh my goodness, just in time for Christmas. I thought about maybe adding the time to different workouts. So like I missed 3 days, so that's 60 minutes of Stair-Master. I'm like, okay, what if I just divide that up and like maybe make my workouts 25 minutes? But I'm like, that defeats the whole purpose of 100 days. It didn't matter how long I was on the Stair-Master. If I decided to do 100 days for 5 minutes, like 5 minutes on the Stair-Master for 100 days, then fine. But the whole goal was to do it for 100 days. It's not really a time-based goal. I chose 20 minutes and I stuck with it. If someone chose 30 minutes, stick with it. But stick with it for 100 days, right? And I thought to myself, like, it's okay if I fluctuate the time depending on what's going on in my life. You know, if I really, really felt like there's no way I could make 20 minutes, then it's like, okay, fine. Do that 15. Do that 10. And I wouldn't penalize myself for it. But as far as missing a day, that's the part where it's unacceptable to me. But like I said before, make sure you listen to your body. And if there's a day where you absolutely cannot make it, you cannot bring yourself to get on the Stair-Master and work out, your body's just hurting, or there's something going on in your life, take the break. Like, I don't want to say it's not that big of a deal, but like, just make sure you take note of that, be cognitive of it, come back, right? And think of a solution of how you're gonna remedy missing out those days, or missing out that time, or however you want to divvy it up. Just hold yourself accountable, because this is the whole point of my channel, of this challenge, which is like my first real challenge. Yay! But it's to hold yourself accountable and to do what you say you were going to do. And I'm reiterating it again, but this is something that I semi-struggled with. Not with everything in my life, but I do recognize that I'll start something, and then towards the end, not necessarily when it gets hard, but just like towards the end, I get like fatigued. I'm like, I'm just not gonna do it. And I'm like, you could have finished it. You could have been so much greater. But no, for some reason, I like the beginning and the middle stages. But like towards the end, when I'm like close to success and close to winning, I'm like, I could live without it. And I don't need to do that anymore. I really don't. I wanted to be able to say I completed something. And don't get me wrong, I've completed a lot of things in my life. But this, like I said before, just reassures it. And make sure I stick to my goals and what I tell myself. Because if I can't keep a promise to myself, then nobody can. And we don't like that. Overall, I would say weeks 6 and 7, excuse me, have been unmemorable. It's just another 2 weeks. You know, maybe it's because life is getting busy. I've had a couple papers and stuff that I had to write a couple weeks ahead of time so I can make this trip to North Carolina. But I don't know. It's just been same old, same old. Now I feel like I'm really getting into the routine of it, even though this is already week 7. Like, duh, you should have been in the routine of it. But now I feel like it's like every day, like I'm breathing it, like, oh, going to the gym. Like, it's not even like a thought of like, oh, I don't want to go. I'm just like, okay, I don't want to go right now, but I will be going in XYZ. And I'm like, you could have been back by now, showered, taking a nap, eating a snack, watching your show. And I'm like, get up. So I go. I am no longer running on motivation. I think that is what I'm trying to say. I am no longer running on motivation. I'm just going because I know, 1, it's good for me. 2, I need to stick to my goals. And 3, it's just pure discipline. Like, I discipline myself to go. I sometimes would go in the morning if I felt like, okay, these next 2 weeks is a good time for me to go in the morning. But as soon as you wake up, brush your teeth, and walk out that door and go to the gym. But there is no motivation. Is motivation in the room with us? She's not. So at some point you guys will also experience that, where you're just like it's whatever, like it's okay. Like it's okay to feel that way. It doesn't mean that you're done. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't go to the gym anymore, or whatever you're trying to do. It doesn't have to just be working out. So that's just overall how I felt over those 2 weeks, is that there's no motivation. There's no like extreme drive and push to really be like, I'm going to the gym, I'm going to the Stair-Master. I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to the Stair-Master. Even my family, they're like, oh, you going to the gym? I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh, okay. Before, they're like, oh, again? You go every day? Oh, you do the Stair-Master every day? Wow, I need to go. Like, you know, even they lost the motivation to motivate me, you know? Like, not that I needed it, but it's something to note, you know? You guys might be looking at my jacket. I'm wondering what it is. It is a Twilight jacket. Woo, look at her. That's Bella. That's Edward. This is, of course, Twilight. I'm a huge Twilight fan, so you may be seeing more of this in my videos, because I'm really trying to only have Twilight t-shirts. When are you going to post this workout video? When are you going to post it? I will be filming it this Friday and or Saturday. I'm supposed to be meeting up with my best friend to do some stuff, but I should have plenty of time during the 2 days to film everything. And hopefully Sunday or that Saturday I will be editing it and I'll have it posted. I will get it out to you guys. I recognize that it's week 7. We're rolling into week 8, and it's ridiculous that I don't have this video yet. But like I said, life has just been so busy, but good busy. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Hopefully my editing skills are a lot better by then, because as I'm making these videos and creating content for my channel, I'm also learning in the process. So hopefully that my workout videos will help you, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. It was great talking to all of you. I love you. All right, and keep going. You got this.